Last night was the 94th Annual Academy Awards. America may be divided, but it was kind of nice for all of us to come together and say, holy crap, at the same time.
I'm good.
Most of us know Jimmy Fallon from his show Saturday Night Live. The comedian/talk show host has reportedly revealed that Will Smith's career is now officially over because of what went down during the Oscars event. Not only had Will Smith slapped Chris Rock for making a joke about his wife, but he had also taken a day or two before apologizing to him. Since then, the Pursuit of Happiness actor has received an Oscar, which happened minutes after the accident. But he's also been condemned by celebrities around the world and received a 10-year ban from attending the event. So what has Jimmy Fallon had to say regarding it? And where do things go from here for Will Smith? Let's find out in this video. People across social media and around the globe aren't totally in agreement with the idea of Will Smith taking a hit because of his actions. This user on Twitter wrote, "There's a racial element to people wanting Will Smith's career destroyed for a slap, and wanting Ezra Miller to get help after multiple violent assaults." Another user on Twitter agreed, saying, "Ayo, so Will Smith slaps someone and gets banned from the Oscars and his project's paused. Ezra Miller got into a fight and had his projects paused. But Amber Heard can abuse TF out of Johnny Depp and still be an Aquaman 2 and have a career?" People across social media did not appreciate the double standards. Will Smith got in more trouble than the people who stormed the Capitol. The Oscars 2022 have shaken the world, not only with their grand performances and best-dressed celebrities, but also with an unexpected altercation between Will Smith and Chris Rock, in which the comedian struck a wrong note with Smith while cracking a joke at the expense of Jada Pinkett Smith, though the moment proved to be great fodder for internet trolls and late-night talk shows. Jimmy Kimmel was one of the hosts that spoke out against the event. The talk show host recalled hosting the Oscars in 2017 and announcing the erroneous Best Picture award La La Land instead of Moonlight, and continued via ET Canada, "I'm a little bummed because now I've hosted only the second craziest Oscars of all time. I only had 3 years to enjoy that." Kimmel then joked that Will Smith's performance was a Hollywood version of the drunk uncle at a wedding who screws up after becoming drunk and then gives the bride and groom a long toast. Meanwhile, Jimmy Fallon reflected on the wrong name scandal, calling it child's play in comparison to this Oscar oddity. Fallon also mentioned the LAPD statement that was released following the event, saying, "You know it was a strange awards show when it ends with a statement from the LAPD." Stephen Colbert, on the other hand, did not mince words when he began his monologue by stating that it was Monday, and then adding,
"Unless you're Chris Rock, because I'm pretty sure he got slapped into next week." Now,
Colbert also remarked how the show's viewership increased by 56%, indicating that the public clearly enjoyed it. While he suggested that the next Oscars should be a slaptacular death match, 5 nominees enter and 1 exits. James Corden, on the other hand, went farther than Colbert and stated,
"I'll say this, Will Smith can't take a joke. Chris Rock can take a punch." A steel jaw. Unbelievable.
When Will Smith smacked Chris Rock on stage at the Oscars last weekend, he transformed from adored film star to a Hollywood villain. Are his reputation and career irreparably damaged, and what will happen next? Will Smith may have believed that by the time the Oscars finished on Sunday night, the consequences of his smack had been nipped in the bud. He earned a standing ovation for his teary Best Actor acceptance speech, in which he apologized to the Academy and his fellow candidates and attempted to cast himself as a defender of his family. Later, at the after-show party, he made a show of posing and dancing with his Best Actor trophy in a true Big Willie manner, as if nothing had occurred. Perhaps as things were transgressing, Will Smith believed that the storm would have passed the next day, or maybe have been that he appeared to be relieved to have ridden out the storm. The storm had not gone when he awoke the next morning. It only became worse when people realized how vicious he was in the cold light of day. "It is crazy to think that this one incident could wipe away so many decades of goodwill," said Mr. Sharon Waxman, who is the editor-in-chief of The Wrap. "But it was so public, so out of the ordinary. One of the agents we spoke with described it as a stunning act of narcissism. Will Smith's reputation as a movie star has been severely tarnished." Her website includes a piece asking film industry experts if Smith's career has been mortally wounded. Waxman responds, "The conclusion is yeah. Mortally wounded is a quote. That's what one of the agents we talked to called it and said he's kind of done as an A-list movie star. Smith has previously been nominated for 2 Academy Awards, one of which was for Ali in 2002. The idea that people still relate to Will Smith and feel like he's somebody they want to look up to and they admire, and pretend that, hey, that could be me up there on the screen. There's a real sense that relatability has been taken away with this gesture. Smith, who is renowned for films such as Men in Black, Independence Day, and Bad Boys, has done a lot of harm to his reputation, according to Kim Masters, editor-at-large of The Hollywood Reporter. He's built a persona over many, many years, and this was a complete break from that persona, he told BBC Radio 4's Today program. People were absolutely shocked by his comportment and subsequently a rather peculiar acceptance speech, and then dancing as if he had not a care in the world at the Vanity Fair party. So this is a big change of what people know and expect from Will Smith. The Men in Black franchise, starring Tommy Lee Jones, is one of Smith's most successful films. She went on to say that the 53-year-old actor had no history of generating issues and was known to be nice with his co-stars. But nonetheless, many people have said they can't look at him the same way again. What can we anticipate from him in the months ahead? Charity work, a public declaration of treatment or anger management, and the customary confessional interview. Possibly on his family's Facebook chat program, Red Table Talk, are all possibilities. In 2020, he and his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, came candid about their relationship problems, which was the closest he has ever been to controversy. Pinkett Smith spoke up about her alopecia, the hair loss issue at the center of her husband's Oscars outburst, and Kevin Hart announced his decision to step out as the host of the 2019 Oscars. Smith has a lot of projects in the works that have now been placed into doubt. Bad Boys 4, Bright 2, and Apple's Emancipation, in which he portrays an escaped slave, are among them. A big indicator of how tarnished Will Smith's reputation is will come when we see what Apple decides to do with this movie, Waxman says. Everybody thought it would come out the second half of the year and be in contention for awards next year. And we don't know what Apple's going to do. If they decide to push it back, I think that'll give you some strong sense of they don't want to be out in the marketplace with Will Smith this year. He is set to act alongside Martin Lawrence in a 4th Bad Boys film. Even though the circumstances of their behavior differ, other Hollywood stars who have fallen from grace may provide hints as to what may happen next. Mel Gibson has also been embroiled in controversy on several occasions, including admitting to a drunken anti-Semitic outburst in 2006 and in 2010, when leaked tapes of a rant that included racial remarks directed at his then-girlfriend, who accused him of physical abuse, surfaced. Hollywood finally welcomed him back and he was nominated for an Academy Award in 2017. Smith's career may be in jeopardy, but it isn't necessarily doomed if he can reconcile with Hollywood. I hope the Academy invites me back, he said at the end of his acceptance speech on Sunday. It is unlikely that he will be invited to give the Best Actress award in the 2023 Oscars, as the preceding year's Best Actor winner usually does. However, he is unlikely to be asked to return the golden statuette he earned on Sunday. Following the Me Too movement, the Oscars organizers announced a new rule of conduct in 2017. As a consequence, Harvey Weinstein and Roman Polanski were expelled from the Academy Awards, but their Oscars were not taken away. Whoopi Goldberg, one of 3 governors of the Academy's acting division and a former event host, remarked last week, "But we're not going to take the Oscar from him." However, the Academy did end up banning Will Smith for a decade whilst letting him keep the Oscar. What are your thoughts regarding the whole incident? Do you think Will Smith can revive his career again? Do share your thoughts in the comments below.